This is part 2 of the Fore-edge paintings that I've done, but this time I'm going to show you hidden ones and ones that have no gilding, so are not hidden. The first one is a hidden one, and this one is the Library of Shakespeare, complete works, completely gilded all the way around. And if I open the book, you can see that this one's got hidden pictures. And on the left is Queen Elizabeth knighting Sir Walter Raleigh. Above that is Old London Bridge. To the right, the famous ship Golden Hind. To the right of that is William Shakespeare in front of Anne Hathaway's cottage, and below him the Globe Theatre in London, all Elizabethan. And if I close it, it virtually disappears. The second book I've got originally wasn't gilded, and this was a trial by me to gild a book myself, or try to, and then hide a painting within the gilding. Wasn't that successful, but this book is Bring Up the Bodies by Hilary Mantel, about the downfall of Anne Boleyn. And this is the gilding that I've done, and you can slightly see Anne Boleyn in through the gilding. But if I move the book backwards, you can see she becomes just visible. This one, and from now on here, are not hidden Fore-edge paintings. They are just simply Fore-edge paintings because there's no gilding to hide them. This one is a biography of Charles Dickens, and you can see that I have painted the Fore-edge on this book, and if I push it backwards, then in the middle you can see Charles Dickens, on the left Mr. Bumble with Oliver Twist, and on the right David Copperfield and little Emily. But they're not hidden because no gilding. The next book is an Encyclopedia of Music. Now I thought of doing paintings with music themes, but decided there wasn't that many I liked, so I've done paintings with poetry themes. And the first one, which is on the front of the book, is the death of Chatterton, who was a poet who died aged 17. And this original painting was originally by Henry Wallace, and this is my watercolour version of his one on the front, as I say, called Death of Chatterton. But this time I've decorated the top and bottom edges, and the top edge is The Lady of Shalott by Waterhouse, and on the bottom edge it is Ophelia by John Everett Millais. The next book, or books, is 3 volumes of the Doomsday Book. And I thought, what shall I decorate these with? And of course, Doomsday Book was about the 1066 Battle of Hastings from then on. And the Bayeux tapestry depicted that, so I chose 3 different scenes from the Bayeux tapestry. And the first one on volume 1 shows the death of Harold, and you can see him in the middle with his name above his head with the arrow in his eye. The second one is another scene from the Bayeux tapestry of the Norman ships arriving in Pevensey Bay. and the third volume showing some more of the battle, all in watercolour. Now the last book I've got to show you shows that not only can you do fore-edge painting, but you can actually decorate the outside of a book. Now this book is a book of the best of miniature paintings by the great artist Nicholas Hilliard, who was an Elizabethan court painter and miniaturist to Elizabeth I. And I chose the miniature, and this is my version of his own portrait miniature, done in watercolour and framed. And you can see it's in a little frame on the front of the book.